Good morning, welcome to Morning Outlook. This is Kim speaking on Thursday the 30th of May. So starting off looking at the euro dollar, and well, yesterday just saw a continuation as expected. Not a big continuation, but it did it all the same. It looks like we could still be on for another test of those prior lows there at around about 11.08 at this juncture, but consolidating where it is at the moment. Little bear flag sitting down the 4 hourlies. You see it's just broken a little bit here on the hourly, so looking a bit soft. Would look post 8 o'clock if I was to be trading it. The problem I have, as I've said recently with the euro, is as much as it's still technically fine at times, is targets. I mean, even if we took it from here, well, I don't know, it's got 18 pips, maybe if it comes back up, hits at 60.21, and we see some sort of reversal come into play, it may still be a short back towards that S1, but that won't be too far away actually from the ultimate 11.08, 11.09 sort of, or 11.10 area, maybe 11.08. I think I was looking at the other sheet there. So yeah, it's got the potential to continue lower highs, lower lows all the way through there at the moment. So that's the euro. Today we have, let's just put this on today. There's not a lot coming out today. We've got a French and German bank holiday, so European bank holiday. So it's Ascension Day, I believe. Yep. It's Ascension Day, so I think it may be light this morning on the main pairings anyway, maybe a bit lighter with some of the normal volumes missing. Leaves the afternoon session. Apart from that, I'm just looking, we've got prelim GDP, which is late at 1:30 for the US. I say it's late, it should have been out previously. That could be quite a key mover at 1:30, but New Zealand dollar, they've already had their annual budget release, had some negative numbers on Australia, building approvals, private capital expenditure. It's not looking bright at the moment, but it's pretty much as expected and on my previous video in the big picture. So earlier in the week, unfortunately bearish a lot of these markets at the moment, and bullish US dollar. And if you're not sure where the money's going, I was showing this clip here yesterday. Where are we? There we go. Pretty much there's the 10-year Treasury notes. It's had a little reversal by the looks of things, through a little gap down there, but if the equity markets are going, it's where the money's going. It's running to cash there into T-bills. Right, anyway, T-bonds. Right, let's look at the pound then. The pound also breaking down, third day double bottom territory where it's sitting at the moment. Quite a funny old move yesterday. We did make some pips out of it. I was bearish on it yesterday. We did make some pips, not as much as I'd liked, but it gave us some money all the same, and there we go. So it sold off in the morning, pretty much came back, caught that daily pivot, but then sold off later on. So couple of sell-offs there. I'm looking at it, of course, today. I've just got my line on the trend line here at the moment, looking for maybe a break of that or move towards it, closer towards it, if I see the right price action. Now we're past 8 o'clock, I will look on the short side once again, but she'll give it some time as ever. Now target wise, we've got below us yesterday's lows, but more interesting is really that S1 area in terms of target. So it got hit pretty nicely yesterday. May see a continuation today. As I said, I think volumes today are going to be sticky and slow this morning. Or movement maybe sticky and slow. So dollar yen, well, it yesterday pretty much inside. Well, I say inside buy. It wasn't an inside buy at all. It managed to totally cover the previous bar, but pitching up off its R3 at the moment. May have a bit more upside there, but I think it may roll back at some point. It's just back into its 4-hourly 50 as first test of that, so maybe worth watching that. As a 60-minute 200 is fractionally higher, but maybe worth watching this. Again, trend line across the lows there. May see if it starts correcting, if money starts. This is the other place where money seems to have been going, but not obviously so much yesterday, but is an option on the downside if it breaks. Aussie dollar, well, Aussie dollar, it's actually pitched up a little bit despite the data this morning. Sold off yesterday, as most of the currencies did. It's pitching up. It is in range, and it may be within the prior highs there. It may start rolling back towards the lows, selling into resistance maybe here at this point. It's only really its third attempt. It may roll from here. Just need to watch the price action, shorter time frames. Again, trend line across the lows there may be a good point. Has already hit its R1, but at some point may sell off back towards yesterday's lows, maybe the S1 there. Okay, Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. Canadian data yesterday, the bank was not as hawkish as expected, and we saw the subsequent rally of the US dollar against it there. And well, given some of that back at the moment, and well, it may have again, it may just run back into mid-trend, or say mid-trend, mid-channel even. It's already broken the trend line that's across this 4-hourly marginally, and may have further to roll over. Slow for today, maybe back towards that S1 area, maybe a bit more, but it's looking a little bit stronger at this moment against the US dollar, so just working its way down. Okay, that's the CAD, and finally S&Ps. So S&Ps broke down as expected again, but I thought we might have seen a bounce at one stage yesterday afternoon, a slightly bigger bounce. It's now done it, got back to its 4-hourly 8. From here, where to? Well, that's if you look, it's turned the bar over and may even push through that. We'll see, but again, dare I say, draw a trend line on the bottom there. If it starts breaking down, it may become a bit more bearish back towards yesterday's lows, the S1 area. Well, there is an S3 area which may, a monthly S3 monthly pivot that sits across there, may just find key resistance at that point. But yeah, choppy old day yesterday. In the end, it finally broke down there, chopped most of the time. So not the easiest to read at this juncture. And certainly, I'd rather be selling it than buying it now. And if there was any buy signals, it would be with smaller positions. But my preference is on the sell side, so it's a case of being patient until something on the sell side sets up now. Okay, that's pretty much it. There's nothing else for me. I wish you a great day. As I said, I'll just remind you that at 1:30 we've got some key news there coming out. Canadian current account coming out 1:30, which I think is less of a key bit, but that prelim GDP, and then there's a speaker at 5 if you really want to hang around. Have a great day. Bye for now.